I suppose one way to look at it is if I died tomorrow, what's the most important message you could say to life in the world? I feel like I'm 25 forever sometimes. Like, it just seems like a good age to be. I just feel young all the time. I mean, even though we'll say twice that, at least today. But I don't know. I don't know why. I just usually I feel that I still have a younger body, attitude, mind, heart, and spirit. And I don't know. I don't feel older sometimes like some people do. Even though I might have always felt older and wiser, even from a young age. Some people that feel this way would understand that I've always felt like I don't know if it's more mature or it's that certain feeling where you just feel like you know right from wrong from a young age and you know the right things to do and not to do, whether it's mostly following the rules or just knowing the way that things will run correctly by going with the norm of the day, especially when it's acceptable and not going out of your way to cause a bunch of bologna salad or trouble. I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but I guess that's something that I would hope my daughter would understand, like the way she is or the way that we are as people a lot of times. I know there's a lot of people that feel this way, so it's not anything unique. But then again, it is very unique to certain people or certain cultures where you do feel that way from the get go. And I don't know, it's just hard to explain. It's not to say that, something's better or worse. It's just the way that we grew up cultured in our culture like that, and it's either something in your spirit or your DNA or just something that you're naturally born with. It's not easiest to explain if you don't understand. But if you do feel that way, then you already know. So I guess that's some of what really wanted to say in a quick video. Um, as I've always felt young and younger, even though I'm older. And, sometimes I'm not always in the best of shape, but I still get around pretty darn good. I'm not going to run a marathon, but, you know, after watching all these videos of older people that do stuff, I now realize the better you eat and the more exercise you do, you certainly can do a lot more stuff, especially when you're older. And, nothing's out of the realm of possibility for activity as long as you have a lot of luck, do everything you can, the best you can, and stay in the best health you can by eating the best food you can at the time. So I don't know. I kind of like I said, I like to make these videos kind of like for the world, the universe, especially for my daughter, for the people that like me, that care about me, or for the people that like you and care about you, or for the you that cares about you. Kind of like your inner being, your inner child, your inner thoughts. It's kind of like they say we are worldly people, universal people. A lot of times, I'm sure our mind are connected, whether it's not, physically, universally. Not that we always think the same thing at the same time, but it's funny. There's always groups of people that have simultaneous thoughts, like a herd energy, like a crowd energy. It exists. It happens. It's real, but not that we experience it all the time. So that's the highlights of what I'm trying to say. And as you get farther along in your thoughts and you're older, it's like sometimes you just want to write stuff down or document it. And it's just finding the right format to put it in. Writing nowadays seems like it takes forever, and finding it later. So when you can journal something through a YouTube video or another format, it just seems like the best route. Then you just post it, whether it's private or released, and you go from there. So it's just about being and doing the best you can in life for your whole life, the best you can for you, for your family, for your local community, especially your community and your town, the town around you, the county around you, the state around you, basically your country around you and your countries around your country and everything around the planet, the world, the universe, thinking far outreaching. So that's the worldly and the universal concept of the mind. So where you go from there, I don't know. Some people don't think that way. Some people can't think past their own little mind in their own little house. And you got to open your horizons a little, whether it's through meditations, relaxations, exercise, yoga. Some people really find that that's relaxing, swimming, multitudes of other exercise, sometimes just healthy eating, getting out, working, walking, being useful as you can in your community, doing what you can. I mean, some people are at home, but you can do what you can do, especially with the internet. You can connect with so many people. You can stay active, at least in your internet community. You can connect with local people, people from throughout the world. There's so many outlets and sources that you can reach. Life isn't always about money, sadly enough, that, a lot of people, us, that we don't have the money that we want to have, that we thought we'd have. And it's not just you or me or anybody. There's people that make 100,000 that want more. There's people that make 1,000,000 that want more. There's people that make millions that want more. There's people that don't have even half of that or a quarter of that just aren't affected by it like some people would be. They just kind of accept their life and do the best they can where they are. And it's kind of like a humble existence. And if you can be that way, whether you have money or not, I've always been told and felt that that's probably the way to be, as humble as you can, as often as you can, as much as you can. And everybody dreams about more money. Everybody, it seems like that I know, wants more money in one way or another, or the more you make, the more you spend kind of theory and concept. So, as again, within life, you just do the best you can with what you got to work with as often as you can, enough to make you feel good about yourself and your life, to advance your life further, the best you can for you and your family, your friends, the things that inspire you to do better, whether it's for you or your family, or you make a worldly commitment to, a higher dimension to help people, the planet. If you make a worldly, physical world commitment to donating your time at charities, or even if you work for companies, some people do that. They don't have the time to donate to charities because they're always busy working, whether it's minimum wage to bazillionaires. It's kind of like it's finding something that gives you drive, whether it's writing a book, doing videos. It's finding what your passion is, inventing something new, inventing something old. Some people just have fun doing crafts, watching movies. It's whatever helps get you through your existence, but keeps you as healthy as you can be, to advance yourself the best that you can in this worldly experience. And I'm going to end this video there. I hope you liked the video. Please give a share, subscribe, a like. Right now we're on the same channel. Someday we might have another channel for this YouTube. But it's kind of like easier to build one channel than two. So yes, there might be some mixed videos here with family. It's a family channel right now. Yes, there's spiritual. Yes, there's youth. There's, yes, kid. But it's the concept of, if there's a video, you don't have to watch it. We appreciate you watching it. And anytime you can further your mind the best you can, then I feel that's the way to go. Open yourself to new horizons. Don't always be the locked in you. Kind of open your mind and expand your horizons so you can step outside your comfort zone at least a little bit, even if it's baby steps. So, best to you. Peace on earth. Everything first that's good for you. Choose wisely for yourself, and so nobody else has to.